Hi, my name's Paul Sheriff. Welcome to my From Zero to Programmer series. This course is using the Fetch API in JavaScript and Node.js, where you'll learn to use the Fetch API in JavaScript to call Web API endpoints. So why should you take my course? I've been a professional developer and top-rated trainer since 1986. I'm going to show you real-world concepts, not just language syntax. I'm going to help you break down those complex subjects into easy-to-understand steps. I'm also going to be giving you sample code, hands-on labs, and links to other technical references and answers to any questions you may have on my course material. So please take some time and subscribe to my channel, Paul D. Sheriff. My name is Paul Sheriff, and I've been a professional software developer since 1985. I've been training developers since 1986. I've owned my own software consulting business since 1991. I have published over 14 books, hundreds of training courses, magazine articles, and blog posts. I'm a speaker at major conferences and user groups, a Pluralsight and YouTube author, and my contact information is here. This course uses JavaScript, Node.js, Express, and Light Server, though you may use any web server you like. I'm also using Visual Studio Code, but again, you can feel free to use any editor. I do have a similar course that uses ASP.NET Core also available on my channel. I have many full-length courses on my YouTube channel. C# Fundamentals, Object-Oriented Programming, Minimal Web API Development, Web API Development using MVC, Start and Run a Successful Business, and lots more coming. Please subscribe to my channel, Paul D. Sheriff. So who should take this course? Any JavaScript developer who needs to call web APIs. Maybe you're still using the XML HTTP request object and would like something a little newer, because maybe you want a promise-based approach to making web API calls. You could be a QA person that needs to understand how to test those web API calls, or maybe you're a development manager that needs to communicate better with their programmers. The objectives for this course are to learn the various objects of the Fetch API. We're going to create a web API server using Node.js. We're going to use the Fetch API to get an array of JSON objects, get a single JSON object, post or insert a JSON object, put or update a JSON object, and delete a JSON object. We're also going to learn about how to handle exceptions, and we're going to create a CRUD web page to render data. For this course, I'm assuming that you are familiar with web API calls, JavaScript programming, Node.js, Express, and/or Light Server, VS Code, or some other editor. But no prior knowledge of the Fetch API is needed to watch this course. Let's take a quick look at the course outline. An overview of the Fetch API. Create a web API server using Node.js. Using the Fetch API to get data, handle the various response objects, post, put, and delete data, and create a CRUD web page. So join me on your journey to learning the Fetch API.